Because he said I was crazy. He thought I was crazy, y'all. Okay, maybe I am. But no, I didn't want to see her. Like, if I'm moving in, why I gotta see her picture? Why I gotta have the ex-girlfriend looking at me? I'm looking at her, she looking at me through the picture. We looking at each other. That was uncomfortable. So, the bitch had to go. On the balcony. I did. I was crazy, y'all. Okay, I'm not like that no more. My husband ain't have to deal with that kind of stuff. But I did set it on fire. Hey y'all, so this is Crystal again. You already know who it is, okay? But this time I'm here with a story time. Now this story time, I'm telling y'all gonna want to hear this story time because this is something crazy. This is something that happened in 2010, and I don't know what I was thinking. I did some crazy stuff back then, but I'm gonna tell y'all this because this is I just gotta go ahead and let it out. And if you want to hear what this story was about, please listen and continue to watch me, okay? Because you're gonna hear this story and don't judge, okay, y'all? I was young. This was like 2010, so this was like 10 years ago. Yeah, this is 2020, so it's 10 years ago. Anyway, so you might want to go get some popcorn or something because it's going to be a little lengthy. It's not going to be short and simple because I might just start talking. When I start talking, anybody that know me, I like to run my mouth. So it is what it is. And please understand what's going on before y'all start commenting. If you do comment below, don't tell me that I was acting crazy, I was stupid or whatever. I know I was. Okay? I know I was crazy. I know I didn't know what I was doing. I was young. And I just did what I wanted to do. So, now that we just said all that, we're going to get into the story about what happened, you know. Okay, so 2010. If you know me, I am from Florida. Okay, so I was in Florida at the time. And I lived in Winter Haven, Florida at the time. Okay, so I had my own apartment and everything, and this was like, I remember I was working, I want to say I was working at GC Services. Anybody that's from Florida, Polk County, they know about GC Service. Okay, boom. So I was working at GC Services, and one day I was off. I think it was the weekend I was off. And I'm sitting in my car. Mind you, I didn't have nothing to do. I stayed at home by myself. It was just me and my daughter Zaria. So I was always bored having the time. And I think Zaria, when around this time, she was with her daddy. So during the weekend, so I was by myself. You know, Zaria wasn't with me. So one day I'm at home and I had a little Nissan Altima car, you know what I'm saying? That Nissan, I love my Nissan. I miss it. Her name was Amy. R.I.P. to Amy. That was the best car ever. But no, it was a Nissan Altima. And I'm sitting in my car and I'm just bored. I'm just like, what am I going to do today? I ain't got nobody to talk to. Because I like to run my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I love talking. So I picked up my phone and I was like, who can I call? I didn't have nobody to call. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have nobody to call. So, me being the crazy, spontaneous person that I am, I just dialed a random number. So, I got on my phone. I'm like, doop, 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 doop. So, the random number that I dialed, it had 863 area code. And I just put 863. You know, if you're from Polk County, you know, 863, whatever. And I'm thinking, okay, whoever picks up this phone, I already thought in my mind, okay, your name gonna be Jay, because back in the day, a lot of dudes' names were Jay. No, not my name gonna be Jay, but I'm looking for Jay. So I was gonna say, okay, I'm looking for Jay. Do you know somebody named Jay or whatever? If it's somebody that's like, who is this calling? I'm like, oh, I'm just looking for Jay. That was how I coached myself through it. But anyway, so I pick up the number. No, I dial the number and I'm like, and somebody answers the phone for real. And the person that answered the phone, he sounded real country. And I know I sound country, but he sounded way country than me. So I'm like, hello? And he was like, what's up? And I was like, I think I got the wrong number. I was looking for Jay. Of course, I said I was going to say that. But anyway. And he was like, oh, nah, this ain't Jay or whatever. This ain't his phone. I was like, well, who is this? So I tried to be real slick with it. And I was like, well, who is this? And he was like, oh, my name is Rick. And I was like, Rick? And he was like, yeah. So then, of course, me being me, because I'm bored. So I'm sitting in my car and I'm like, oh, hey, Rick. How are you doing? My name is Crystal. Where are you from? He didn't fall. He fell for it. He didn't even realize that I wasn't looking for no dang on Jay. I just wanted somebody to talk to. So I'm like, where you from? And he was like, oh, I'm from Texas. Texas? And I was like, you from Texas? He was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. I said, oh, so you live in Lakeland? He was like, nah, I don't stay in Florida no more. I stay back in Texas, in Dallas. I'm like, what? And I was like, but the area code is 863. And he was like, yeah, I used to live in Lakeland. And now I'm back in Dallas. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool. So me being bored, me being me, I like to run my dang on mouth. I started talking to Mr. Richard, Rick, whatever you want to call him. I started talking to him. So me and him just talking and whatever. And we just talking. I'm telling you, like, I had this man on the phone for like 2-3 hours, and we just talking, and he just talking about certain stuff, and I'm just talking about certain stuff, and I'm just like, okay. And we actually started like getting to know each other, like on some like, hold on, y'all. Okay. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. My mic. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, so we just started talking, and we got into it, and oh, hold on, y'all. See, I need my water, cause this. Oh. Okay, so that's what I was saying. So we just started talking, and you know what I'm saying, we getting to know each other. And he was telling me how he from Dallas and he used to live in Lakeland, and he worked at a warehouse or whatever. And I was like, okay. So I think we was on the phone like all the time. Like I don't know what it was. We just started talking every day, like all the time. And I would tell him how I look. He would tell me how he looked. We used to send pictures to each other. I would send him pictures. He would send me pictures of him. And I was like, okay, Rick. Like, you look cute or whatever. And then I remember one day it was Valentine's Day. But Valentine's Day, he sent me like Valentine's Day presents. Like, I thought he was lying, y'all. But he was so serious. And he sent me like a teddy bear and some other stuff, and it was like Happy Valentine's Day, blah blah blah. No, excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Okay, but he sent me some Valentine's Day stuff, so I'm like, okay, Mr. Richard, okay, and I want to say we talked on the phone for like a month or 2-3 months. It was one of them. I forgot how long, because it was like 2010, so that was like 10 years ago. But I know that we talked on the phone really, 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 really long or whatever. It wasn't no year that we was on the phone with each other. I think probably like that the max, I want to say 3 months we was on the phone together. So one night I'm just on the phone with him and I'm just talking to him and I'm just telling him like I'm tired of being in Florida. I've always been the type that I like to fly out the wind. I'm a bird. I like to go wherever. I like to travel. I really do. I love moving to different places. I really do. So, I mean, I would say, okay, I like to travel because I grew up traveling. I should say it like that. Okay? But that's another story. I will have to tell y'all about that. But anyway, so me and him on the phone, and I was just telling him like I'm tired of being in Florida. I just want to move away. I want to go far, far away from Florida, man. Like I was ready to go, y'all. I had got tired of Florida. I was like, I'm ready to go. So I remember one night we on the phone, and he was like, "Why you want to just move with me?" Huh? So my first instinct was, I don't know you like that. And you want me to move with you to Texas, Dallas, Texas, by myself? I don't know nobody up there. I was scared as hell. And I was like, I don't know, Rick. Like, that's just too much. So we were just talking. And he was like, I want you to move with me. Okay. So I started thinking about it. And I thought about it real hard for like a month or two. And I was like, okay, my lease coming up. And my apartment, I'm about to move out. So I was like, you know, what the hell? Like, he seemed pretty cool. I've been talking to him. He cool, whatever. Now, this is where I would tell y'all. Please do not do what I do. Okay? Because I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. I honestly booked the flight, got the tickets, and moved to Dallas, Texas with Mr. Richard, aka Rick, that I met from randomly calling his phone, like doop 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 doop, just pick it up. Hello, who is this? Oh, I'm looking for Jay. Him. I end up moving to Texas with a guy that I just met randomly. I know I'm weird. I am. And a lot of people, but my family let me go. Like, I told my mom and them, I ain't lie to nobody. Like, everybody knew I was moving and I was gone. Like, deuces, everybody. I'm gone. So, I bought the tickets or whatever. Get to Texas. Got to the airport. I'm telling you, when I was getting off that plane, y'all, when I got to Dallas, I got off the plane. When I tell you my stomach was twisting, butterflies was everywhere. I was like, if this man is ugly, if this man look crazy, if this man is a stalker, is a killer, I'm gonna scream and I'm gonna run. I was so nervous. I really was. And that was my first time flying on a plane too at the same time. So I'm nervous from the plane. I'm nervous because I don't know who the hell Rick really is. I did see pictures of him though, so I kind of knew what he looked like from the pictures that he sent me. But hell, it could have been somebody else's pictures. Like, he could have just stole somebody else's pictures and I could have got catfished. But yeah, so I get off the plane, I'm just walking, minding my business, and I go to get my bags, and when I tell y'all my stomach dropped, it because as I'm getting my bags off the little belt and I'm walking, I hear somebody say, Crystal, is that you? When I tell y'all I did not want to look, I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, please let it be the pictures, let it be him, let him not be crazy, let him be Rick. Like, I was so nervous, y'all. So as I turn around and I look, it was him. It was him. It was actually Rick. I did not get catfished at all. He was actually nice. He was real like country, but he was a nice gentleman and whatnot. And he was the most sweetest little person I ever met in my life. He was actually a nice guy. So he didn't catfish me. He didn't kidnap me. He didn't kill me because as y'all can see, I am alive. And he didn't kill me or nothing, whatever. And we end up living together. And I think I stayed in Texas with him for like, cause I moved in with him. And I remember I used to cook and clean up and do all this other stuff. That was the first time I ever lived with somebody, cause I never lived with a guy before. And we actually was good. But there's always a but. So Rick was nice. He was cool. He was a gentleman. I really appreciated him. He was the kindest little man. Kindest man, not little man, but the kindest man I ever met, because he was a sweetheart. Like, he really was. But the only problem was that mama of his. He was a mama's boy to the 100th degree. He was a mama's boy. And his mama did not like the idea of us meeting over the phone and me moving in with him. So she was like, oh no, that's not gonna happen. And she was like, why? Are you even trying to be with this girl and you don't even know her? And I'm like, mind your business, lady, mind your business. Cause I swear, like, he was the sweetest thing. Like, we used to eat and be talking, and he was a nice guy. But me and the mama just, we didn't really too much, get along. And then she started putting stuff in his ear about me and saying little slick stuff, and it just didn't work out. So we ended up breaking up. So I think I only stayed there for like 2 or 3 months, because first I moved there and we was in his apartment, and then we had got a 2-bedroom apartment, and I think I was there for like 3 months at the most. 3 months, that's it. And we broke up. And then I ended up moving, because my mama after I left, my mama came to Texas, and she was in San Antonio, Texas. So she would call me and I would talk to her, and I'd be like, Mama, I don't think this gonna work out. Me and Rick, he is crazy. Like, not him, but his mama is crazy, and she do not like us together, and I don't think this gonna work out. So my mom was like, well, you can come to San Antonio with me and whatever, you ain't gotta stay there dealing with the mama. So I talked to him and we discussed everything, and we decided that me and him need to go ahead and separate, because me and his mama just would not on the same page. And y'all know that the lady even had the nerve to move into the house with us when we moved into the 2-bedroom apartment, because he had a 1-bedroom, and since I had came there, he was like, let's get a 2, let's get something bigger, you know what I'm saying, so we could be together. And she moved her happy ass in there. Anyway, so she it was just too much when she came around. So she wanted to be the one that cooked, she wanted to be the one in charge, she wanted to do everything. I couldn't do it. Okay, you hear me? I don't even like my mother-in-law in this marriage, so I really didn't like her either. But anyway, so me and him broke up. But it was fun though for 3 months, you know what I'm saying? I had a nice experience. I was able to move to Dallas by my own, by myself, get away from Florida, you know what I'm saying? And even though I had left Dallas with him, I went to San Antonio with my mama, and I had moved on, you know what I'm saying? Eventually I did end up back in Florida, and that's another story, because y'all, I done been traveling. I done been to Florida, Texas, New York, Georgia, Florida, whatever, whoever, everywhere. And those, New York, Texas, Iowa, Florida, Georgia. I like to move around, okay? But it was nice though. It was nice, and I was able to meet new people and do different stuff that I wasn't used to. And I got to meet Rick. You know what I'm saying? He's a nice person. We didn't have no bad blood against each other. I didn't have no bad blood against him. Matter of fact, when I went back to Texas, when I went to San Antonio, we kept in contact and we were still talking and whatnot. But then I guess he had got another girlfriend. And that's another thing. Now, I do remember, just to go back to when we was living together, we didn't really argue or nothing. Like, we kind of got along. But I remember it was one time, y'all, when I was cleaning up his house, and he had his ex-girlfriend pictures in his house, and I had found it. It was like a regular printed out picture. And me being me, because I was crazy, y'all. I was young, I was crazy, I don't know what I was doing. But I took the picture of the girlfriend and I burnt the shit. I set it on fire on his balcony. I lit the shit up and I let it burn. And he's seeing me doing it. And he got so freaking mad at me. He was so pissed. He said I was crazy. He thought I was crazy, y'all. Okay, maybe I am. But no, I didn't want to see her. Like, if I'm moving in, why I gotta see her picture? Why I gotta have the ex-girlfriend looking at me? I'm looking at her, she looking at me through the picture. We looking at each other. That was uncomfortable. So the bitch had to go. On the balcony. I did. I was crazy, y'all. Okay, I'm not like that no more. My husband ain't have to deal with that kind of stuff. But I did set it on fire. I'm sorry, y'all. Lola. What you barking for? Oh, it's Lola again, y'all. She crazy. But yeah, so I did set the picture on fire. Well, he should have cleaned up the house before I came. Should have got rid of everybody's picture. Anyway, I just cracked myself up. But that was pretty much it. I mean, that wasn't a long story. But if y'all want to hear something else, like another story time, I'm telling y'all ain't comment below, because I'm telling y'all, I got some crazy stuff that I done did. If y'all really want to know some juicy stuff, and y'all want me to go into details about some juicy story times, because I'm telling y'all, I got some stories for y'all, but ain't nobody commenting and telling me what y'all want to know. If you let me know, oh yes, I did try to get a microphone so y'all can hear me. But if y'all really want to know, okay, y'all better comment below, because I'm telling you, I got some stories for you. I done did some crazy stuff. And again, Lola, turn the light off. Alright, y'all. Sorry, Lola turned the light off to the ring light, so I had to get back situated. But like I was saying, that was the end of the story. If y'all want to hear something else and y'all want to hear another story, please comment below, like this video, subscribe to my channel, because I'm telling y'all, it's some more stuff if you want to know it, because Crystal is a talkie boo. And also, I don't mind telling y'all stuff. I got another story time coming tomorrow with my other hair, you know what I'm saying, because I'm going to be feeling cute again. And let me know if y'all like this hair, honey. I did a little basic hair tutorial, just telling y'all about it. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, comment again, like I just said. And me and Lola is about to go to sleep. And remember to drink your water. Okay? Peace out, homies.